Hey, I won.
Hi, welcome to the Mostly Mike Show. Today we're going to do something a little different. On this, stool is a factory-sealed Nature's Head composting toilet which my friend Warren was nice enough to let me unbox and do a brief overview of its operation and movements. And then we're going to talk a little crap about it. Let's do this. So what's in the box? The Nature's Head came packed very well. It seems relatively lightweight and solidly built. It's white with black and gray speckles, which should complement just about any decor. It's made in USA, which I really like too. These sell for about $1,000 US, but from what I'm told, these are a hot commodity. I'll include the Amazon links in the description box. There's a latch on the side that releases the seat from the base. The seat pivots back, and if you slide the hinge toward the passenger side in America or the driver's side in Europe or the rest of the world, the top will completely detach to facilitate easier emptying of the waste products. There's a small package of parts in the tank which includes about 5 feet of 1.5-inch vent hose, an interior wall flange that the hose easily slides onto, and there's a couple of stainless brackets to attach the Nature's Head securely to the floor, as well as some thumb screws to allow for tool-free release for emptying the tank when needed. There's a tiny vent fan to remove odors and provide fresh air to the Nature's Head, which runs on 12-volt DC power. The included cable plugs in on one of the corners of the flange, and there's also a fused power cable to connect in line with the battery. If you're wiring the Nature's Head in the home with voltage other than 12 volts, you'll need an AC adapter, which I'll try to find and provide an Amazon link below. Clicking on the Amazon links helps this channel immensely if you buy anything from Amazon within 24 hours after clicking the link, even if it's not the product mentioned. Thank you in advance. Anyway, there's 2 levers on the side. One agitates the tank, and the other one opens and closes the poop door. Unless, of course, it's in slot machine mode.
Hey, I won.
Although I might purchase my own composting toilet to use in my van at some point, this one isn't mine, and I promised Warren that I wouldn't christen it with real test materials. So I'm going to simulate its use with some ultra-realistic props to maximize your viewing experience. The instruction manual calls for a composting medium, which is either organic peat moss or coconut fiber, also known as coconut coir. I will try to provide an Amazon link for these products below. These should also be available wherever you buy your gardening supplies. I'm going to simulate the composting medium in the Easter spirit with some genuine synthetic Easter grass, which looks just like real peat moss, only totally different. So allow me to give a quick instruction on how to use the Nature's Head. First off, when you pee in this thing, whether you're a man, woman, boy, girl, or other, everybody must sit down to pee in the Nature's Head, and the poop hatch must stay closed while doing so, in order for the pee to funnel through to the designated pee tank. In a composting toilet, when it comes to pee and poop, you gotta keep them separated. You see, mixing liquid waste with solid waste is what gives sewage or black water its foul smell. When you're ready to number 2, the hatch gets open with a side lever and then just let her rip. Although the Nature's Head doesn't include a spray bottle, I read that using a cheap spray bottle with a vinegar and water solution is a good way to wash off the bacon strips which result from bad aims while further deodorizing. To demonstrate its use, I will need a volunteer from the audience. How about you over there with the bony hands? Hey, nice hat. So Smiley here is going to give it a whoop. Let's give him a second to finish, and it looks like he's all done. I will remove the top section to show you what is going on in the tank. As I operate the agitation handle, the internal lobes toss the solid waste material, which mixes it with the composting medium. These two materials will quickly break each other down in the process that we know as composting, and they do it pretty effectively and with very little odor. There's a cap in the parts bag for the P-tank which helps make the emptying process less messy by reducing splashback. The P-tank is equipped with a web strap handle to allow for easy carrying over long distances. The main tank is good for about 90 uses from what I have read, and the byproduct is almost like soil in looks and smell when you dump it. There's a lot of things that I had already mentioned that I like about the Nature's Head, and the only thing that I'm not crazy about is the agitation handle, which I will quickly demonstrate why. Now here's the one thing I wasn't real crazy about that I've seen. So you have these handles, and as you can see, I just put this thing back on, and I can't get the handle back to where it needs to be without actually picking up on the unit. Let's see, swinging the handle around and then setting it back down. But the handle still rests on the ground there. I don't know if I'm missing something in the instructions, if anybody can comment on this, but as far as I can see, you have to reach down to the floor to grab this thing every time that you have to use it. When it came, it actually had a rubber band connecting these two levers together so it wouldn't fall in shipment. It just seems kind of like a crazy design, and all the ones that I've seen in the video, like Gone with the Winds and wherever else, this thing actually looked almost like a drill press handle. In the user manual, they show a different type of handle which they call a spider handle. It kind of resembles the handle on a drill press, which seems to make way more sense. My final thoughts? The Nature's Head seems to be an environmentally friendly alternative to conventional toilets, especially those in boats and RVs which have a smelly black water tank that needs to be emptied fairly often. $1,000 may seem a bit pricey, but a lot of people use them and have nice things to say about them. Having said that, I would definitely recommend the Nature's Head for your composting toilet needs. I hope that you enjoyed this video and got a few laughs in the process. Please consider subscribing if you're new and click the thumbs up if you liked. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.